not really issues, but things I want to address with my round table family. I've been having a lot of discussions with individuals, as far as lifestyles, philosophies, religions, and things of that nature. And it seems like when it comes to the African way of thought, not in particularly the African way of thought as a whole, but those who follow the Kemetic philosophy, it seems as if individuals work to bash that way of thought, that way of thinking. Oh, why Kemet? Why Egypt? Oh, the Kemites think everything was stolen from them, and oh, they think they are the originators of everything. And well, before I even get into that, I want to state that I'm not speaking for the collective whole of individuals who follow the Kemetic philosophy, because I can't speak for the whole of the collective, because they can speak as individuals. But I think we make mistakes as, individuals trying to speak for a collective whole, not understanding the views or intents of the individuals in the collective whole for doing the things of why they do those things. But from my standpoint, to give y'all an understanding of why I think many other people follow the Kemetic or Egyptian way of thought or philosophy. Well, like I stated before, the Egyptian, this is not to take away from anything that preceded Egypt. We're not saying that Egypt was the only thriving civilization or was the only civilization that made things happen the way they happen as far as schools, education, universities, economics, law, politics, things of this nature. We know other cultures gave, their part and helped give rise to what it is we have today. But like I said, for me personally, I follow the Kemetic way of teaching. Well, I've been led to the Kemetic philosophy, Egypt, Ethiopia, Summer, doing my researches. And I've come to find out that Egypt, or Kemet, or whatever you choose to call it, has the most well-documented information as of right now of antiquity. It's really no other, ancient civilization that documented information the way they documented information. Not only that, but the depth in which they got into their studies is studies that they was partaking in to this day that we do not even understand yet, that we have not deciphered in the correct way. So at the end of the day, when you get individuals that saying, in opposition of individuals that follow the Kemetic philosophy or certain African philosophies, I think it will only be right, and I think a lot of other people, whether you're Israelite, Moor, Buddhist, whatever it may be, if you're researching your spirituality or your religion or whatever you choose to go by it as, you're being led back to some of the most ancient civilizations. And some of the most ancient civilizations are in Africa. So, in a sense, with me, I couldn't even study Christianity, study Islam, study Buddhism, or any of these other religions without being led back to the ancient cultures and ancient histories. So I think that's a big reason on why a lot of people, cling to ancient Egypt or Kemet, because of their well-documented information, art, things that lasted, through people coming through, taking, raping, pillaging, and all these other things. And another thing is this that I wanted to touch on, is that study everything. Study it in depth. I don't care what it is. Study it. Evolution, politics, philosophy, tell you that that is too white, or that in your studying that topic or that subject, you are defending white supremacy or the white man, because that is a lie and it is the furthest thing from the truth. Let me explain to you why those people that say those things they get no airplay, no time of day from me. Let me explain to you why. Those same individuals that's telling you that you're defending white supremacy by studying the topic by, that sounds too white, or you're being too white, will be the same individuals that tell you that we dominated this land, that it was us that gave rise to the philosophy that the white man now has, the same thing that you're studying or that you may speak on, the law system, the universities, these prominent institutions that we have. These people will tell you that if you partake in these subjects, that you're too white, but they'll tell you that we once dominated this land and that the white man learned everything from us. So it's a contradiction for you to tell me that I'm being too white if I am the one that taught the white man what it is he knows, what it is he's carried on. How am I being too white? So would he be being too black when he talks about politics or economics? When Akhenaten from Egypt had one of the strongest political systems ever created in them times? So is he being too black because he partakes in politics? See, individuals gotta understand. Here at the round table, we don't conform to those titles, bro. We don't do that. You know? We conform to the one and only title from which all other titles proceed. And that is God. Or God is. These are the titles that we acknowledge, that we recognize. You know? So if I'm being too white for studying evolution, economics, or politics when my ancient ancestors were studying it as well before the white influence, we had these things thriving. Not only is it a slap in the face to individuals who want to learn, but it's a slap in the face to the ancestors that provided everything it is we're studying right now. We're not studying anything new. We're trying to decipher through destroyed history. Make sure that we have the truth. That's what we're trying to do. So at the end of the day, I encourage you to continue studying. Study everything. I study everything from philosophy to the Illuminati. From the Illuminati to Kemetic philosophy. So I get an understanding of myself. Of course, I'm going to want to learn from the essence and get as close as I can get to the essence. Not these babies of religion, Islam, Christianity, gods of the earth and all these other things. These are babies of religion. I want to get back to the essence from which all of these things came so I can get a full understanding of self. But like I said, man, keep doing what y'all do, man. I appreciate everybody supporting the Kemetic Round Table. I'm going to have some more content to come. You guys have been awesome. This is Kemetic TV. They both link together. Pretty much Kemetic TV is the headquarters. So, you guys are more than welcome to stop by. Let us know what's on your mind. I want everybody to stay good. The weather's getting nice. It's good to be able to sit down and talk to y'all, man. Stay away from those snakes in the grass, man. I'm telling you, you're too white because you're studying a specific topic. Man, you started this, man. You feel me? It's only right that you jump back in and finish it. You feel me? Don't ever let somebody tell you not to study this. Because the majority of people studying it now is white. Irrational and ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But Kemetic TV, man, I'm your host, Shimsu Anuk. I'm in Hotel. I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is the Kemetic Round Table. Peace.